The poorest of the former Soviet republics goes to the polls this Wednesday to elect a new president of Tajikistan. The Central Asian country's incumbent, Emomali Rakhmon, is standing for a fourth term. This is made possible by reforms enacted in 2003, which give him the potential to rule until 2020. He's been head of state since 1992. Opposition party candidates are notably absent. Mountainous Tajikistan is landlocked by Afghanistan to the south, China to the east, Kyrgyzstan to the north, and Uzbekistan to the west. After the collapse of the USSR in 1991, for 6 years the Tajiks waged a bloody civil war, factions including Islamist guerrillas fighting each other. The economy went from bad to worse, forcing many to leave. The money workers send back from abroad today makes up more than 40% of the nation's GDP. Drug trafficking is the biggest source of illegal income. The population is roughly 8 million. The average monthly wage is around €100. Nearly half the people live below poverty level. Per person GDP last year was €637. In the country, which is at least 9/10 Sunni Muslim, Oynehol Bobonazarova pulled out of the running, the first woman, under a moderate Islam banner after campaigners were pressured into giving up collecting the 210,000 signatures required to run in the election. Bobonazarova said the economy is in a dire state and human rights, especially freedom of speech and religion, are totally impossible to exercise now. Rakhmon's government is heavily dependent on Russia for imported energy. Electricity is rotated or rationed outside the main cities. Every winter, Tajikistan is short of power because it lacks generating stations. It had famine in 2001. The incidence of polio here is rising. Literacy is generally high, and gradual improvements have elicited public approval for the incumbent. This voter says, "I think our president is the best candidate because he has vast experience and he has really done a lot for the country." The 5 other candidates who qualified are little known and loyal to Rakhmon. International organizations say they've been invisible, while state media has given him extensive coverage, so he is fully expected to be reconfirmed in the capital, Dushanbe.